Sending data, streaming. We're streaming on Twitch.
There's streaming going on.
There's some streaming happening.
Things are being streamed.
And then we're streaming on YouTube. Look at that. Look at that.
You know, I got my pumpkin-shaped Starbucks mug today.
You broke it out, or you went and bought one?
No, I got it when I was in Italy at Starbucks. So they had a few of them over there at the counter. So I got one. And it's nice.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Riveting stuff.
The only problem is that when you're stirring your coffee in the pumpkin-shaped mug, it makes so much noise because you keep hitting the edges, the inner edges of the pumpkin, the porcelain pumpkin. Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't, because I don't stir my coffee. I don't need to stir my coffee because I drink it black. I drink the coffee black. No stirring.
Why?
Needed.
Why? Don't you like some milk in your coffee?
I used to. I used to have all kinds of stuff. The cream and the sugar and
the sugar
whatever.
you can use sweeteners or or use some milk. Milk has natural sugar in it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I did this little cleansy diet thing a while back where you weren't allowed to have any sugar, but I could drink coffee, and the only thing they said you could drink black coffee. So for about a month, I drank black coffee because I was on this thing, and I found myself, I didn't like it at first. I actually really hated it at first, but then I developed a taste, and I've never gone back. Never once.
But if you're doing, things like intermittent fasting, then drinking milk with your coffee, I mean, while you're fasting, you can drink coffee with milk, and then you get electrolytes into your body.
Yeah, well, this was the rules. I was following the rules, and I'm a rule follower.
Rules are meant to be broken, Paul.
Yeah. All right, let's break this baby open here. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Conversations with Curtis. How you doing? We do some broken sword today. Oh, look, someone's taking a photo of me. Cheers. How's it going? How you doing? I snuck in a stream yesterday. And thanks to those of you who joined me, and apologies for those of you who joined me and anybody who watches the recording of that stream. I didn't center the game. I didn't find out that I didn't center the game until I was well near done streaming yesterday. So the game was cut off, not terribly, but noticeably. It's because Daniel wasn't there, and things don't go well when Daniel's not around. But got to play some Life is Strange yesterday, and that was fun. Strange, but fun. And today we're back with some Broken Sword Reforged. So I'm excited about that. Then we'll take Friday off and kind of gear up for our big marathon on Saturday. It's going to be Saturday, 10 to 2, maybe 10 to 4, depending on if we achieve our goals between 10 and 2. And then Friday, I think Daniel and I are going to we have to have a meeting anyway about what we're doing during our marathon. So we thought that we might actually just do that over Discord and invite our coffee and Patreon members to listen in and potentially offer some suggestions and things like that. So we'll let you know more about that in the next couple of days. All right, meanwhile, let's say thank you to our folks. Where are our folks? There they are. That's the Patreon coffee group There they are, right there. Our $10 members, our $20 members, and then our more than $20 members right up there. Just many thanks for your continued support. Please join them if you can. Just join for a month or two, and then forget about it, like you do your Hulu account that you haven't looked at in a while, or your or whatever account, and just let it sit until you decide you can't do it anymore, and then you can drop us like a hot potato. But join if you can. That would be nice. I bet you some of these people have forgotten that they're paying us every month. I don't know, maybe not. Anyways, if you can't join us on a monthly basis, you can always help us get to our Broken Curtis Reforged goal of today, whopping $15. And then if you contribute enough, you may make it in the top 7 of our last 30 days. Catbread still in the number 1 slot for a week or so now. Top Fuel at number 2, Atlas Redux at number 3, CJ at number 4, Moffat Reborn number 5, Jwex at number 6, and that Star Wars guy at number 7. Let's take a look before we bring Daniel on. I just want to see, we got some folks here. Benjamin Ryder's here. Good to see you. I saw you just joined us on Discord, which was weird because I could have swore you were already on Discord, but welcome. ATM Machine, there you are. Ozzy, Dragoon, YT Wanderer. It was great to see you again. Thanks for hanging out with us yesterday. And everyone else. 27 people on YouTube, 2 people on Twitch. All right. Hello, 2 people on Twitch. If you're feeling lonely, you can always go over to YouTube. But we appreciate you keeping, keeping the fires burning in the Twitch room. All right, let's bring Daniel up and let's see how he's doing. Daniel,
What up?
how are you? There's the mug. Oh, it's good. You actually bought that in Italy and carted it all the way back. You had to like roll it up in some.
Newspaper. Yeah, in some newspaper. In some
Okay,
Italian newspaper.
gotcha. All right. Are you glad you did? You seem to be less than
Yeah,
impressed.
so the thing is, when you're stirring your coffee in the mug, then because of its
The
pumpkin
ridges.
shaped, even inside it's pumpkin shaped. So when you're stirring it, then the spoon keeps hitting the edges and makes a lot of noise.
Well, you don't need to touch like I wish I had a cup to show, but like you don't need you could just let's say this is the you can just go on you can just do that and not hit the edge at all. Except I'm already hitting me. You can just
Yeah,
kind of go in the middle.
but when I'm stirring, it's pretty aggressive because I need to have a very a very
We have
evenly
to
distributed coffee.
we all have to get our energy, our negative energy out somehow. So if
Mm-hmm.
it means having to stir aggressively to to get some of that out, then go
No,
for it.
actually, it's not to get some of that out. It's because, usually I make my coffee like 5 minutes before we either meet for the live stream or we start the live stream. So I need to get
Mhm.
things cracking. I see
Is
that.
Halloween a thing in Israel? That's what Benjamin Ryder wants to
No,
know, and I
we
I
have
too.
a different holiday in March called Purim. And in that holiday, we usually dress up. But some of us, including myself, celebrate Halloween
Yeah,
for fun,
some of us.
for funsies.
All right. How
Same
many of
goes
you?
for Christmas.
When you say some of us, is this like you and your family, or a portion of the population,
A portion
or
of the population.
a portion of the population celebrate pumpkins
And trick
potentially?
and they trick or treat
Yeah.
in
All right.
their respective neighborhoods.
Um, I had to turn down the gamma when Daniel's head appeared. What does that
Why
mean?
is it oversaturated? I don't know.
Daniel is he was complaining about his uh, web camera, and NVIDIA broadcast before we started our broadcast. Are you? I don't know. It always looks weird to me because I'm on the Zoom and I'm watching it through the lens of the stream, and it always looks fuzzy to me. But then later on, when I watch or if I peer at the actual recording, it looks more high definition.
So
But
I'm not
I
sure
never see
if
that.
I'm too saturated or oversaturated because of the webcam or because this is how I look because I never go out when there's sunlight outside. I only
Yeah.
come out at night. So this is my natural skin color.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I screwed up my stream yesterday. You helped me get to the you helped me
This.
get the rest of the game, so thank you
Mhm.
for that. And we started playing episode 2 of Life is Strange, and it really is. I'm really enjoying the game, but I do feel like I am playing a CW, uh, you know, the
Drama.
OC,
Yeah.
or or I keep calling it Veronica Mars. It's a very teenage story, and there's some very pop music, which keeps us from getting our revenue. But it's really good, and I really enjoy I like the story, and I like that you can turn back time and you can do things over again. If something
Okay.
goes wrong, you get to reverse time and then make a different choice that So that's really cool. Um, there's no guns, so it's really just more hunting and pecking and figuring things out. So I'm really enjoying it, and it's well made. Um, a little slick, but fun. But anyways, I didn't when I put it on, I just assumed it was going to be uh, you know, fit to screen, and
So
since I
it
had the
wasn't
game
framed correctly. It was cropped probably because the switch between full screen and windowed mode without adjusting it in
without,
OBS.
yeah, I didn't do it. And then I put the game on top of the OBS, so I really wasn't watching the OBS part. So anyway,
Wait, and people were complaining in the chat, but you just didn't notice?
only at the end. I only at the end someone, so it wasn't that bad. But at the end, someone was like, "I can't see what's going. I can't." There was something that they couldn't see. Maybe they complained, but I didn't notice it. This is not worth a conversation. We can move on to other things. That's fine.
Okay, we can move on to other things. So, for some time now, I suspected that the people at Steam and GOG are watching our streams and just putting games on sale according to what we're streaming.
Well, of course, absolutely.
And my theory up to this point has proved to be true because a lot of games we play are on sale like a day or two after we stream them. But this time, it was a game that we were supposed to stream, Detroit Become Human.
Mm.
So it was $40 or $50, and we were supposed to have the co-host for a day live stream with Catbread. And
Hmm.
yesterday it went on sale, and it's like $10.
Which we got. That was
Mm-hmm.
great. And apparently, not only that, but someone also said that the number of that particular developer's games went on sale, and they have some other good ones that
Mm-hmm.
they supposed to be good. Um, So you're saying that not only when we play a game does GOG monitor us and immediately make it on sale because they know that we have such great taste, but they are now actually monitoring what we're thinking about
Mm-hmm.
maybe playing, and
Yeah,
then they're putting it on sale so we can get it for cheap.
exactly.
Wow, man, we have some major influence.
Because they know that the CWC has a really broad reach in the gamer community, and millions of people are watching us. So,
All right. Just a heads up for all you all, I might be getting a phone call during this stream that I will have to take. So if that's the case, you'll be in good hands with Mr. Albu for a little while. It won't take very long, but and it may not happen, but just want to let you know. All right. Broken Sword,
put
Shadow of the
put that
Templars.
put that phone call on speaker
Oh God.
and let the coffee and Patreon members guide you through the phone call.
That would be fun. Yeah, it could be Nico. I'm calling Nico. Let's start with a phone call to Nico. Let's do it. Let's give her a call.
Oh, wait. Okay, we have sound. Did we?
Do we?
Yeah. Options. Audio. Oh, the music. That's it.
Should we check, should we see what's going on with this lady over here? We haven't talked to her in a while.
Sure.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Make sure you go back and watch the cutscene. Oh, that's right. We had a cutscene that we skipped.
We did? Can we go back to it?
Yep. So, load game. Let's see. It was over here. Okay, so what was the last thing we did? Did we talk to the clerk? You take control.
Okay, there we go. I don't remember what we did very last thing. Why would I remember? I've been playing too many games lately. I'm in the way of the clerk here. Let's see. Well, yeah, and who was that?
Let's see if we have the scroll. Let's check
Thomas
it in
Nilsson. Yes, we've been going back and forth between.
We have the scroll.
Okay. We have been going back and forth between. Come on. Come on. Where's my. It's not giving me this. Not
Place the
giving
cursor.
me-
Place the cursor on the screen.
I am.
On the shared screen. Not on my
Oh, wait a
screen.
minute. Wait a minute. That's right. I am on. What is going on here? Hold on a second. Remove pin. I'm going to remove the pin. And now I'm going. You're not sharing the screen with me, Daniel.
I am. I am
No, you're
sharing the
not.
screen.
I don't see it.
It even says Paul can control your screen. I am sharing the
Yeah,
screen.
but you're not sharing the game with me.
Sure I am. But here, let me reshare it. Let me reforge the sharing.
How
Okay.
come the it's not coming up? This is weird. I see myself. I see you and me.
Unpin my video stream and maybe you'll see
Okay.
it.
No, all I see is you and me on top, and then me on the bottom. I don't see the game anywhere. I don't see. There it is. There it is. There it is. Now I hear it. Now I see it. Now everything's good. Okay. All right. Question.
So we have to go upstairs and throw it out of the window.
Oh, we do. Okay. I remember what to do there. Okay. And also, Thomas Nilsson was saying, we do definitely regularly go back and forth between the old version and the new version just to sort of see the differences. So hang tight. Am I able to double click on this one? I can't remember. So I need to go in, I think it was this. Which room was it? I think it was this room.
The door was locked.
The door was locked. We have a key though, don't we? The key. Oh, to 21. All right, yeah, let's do that. It's hard to keep all these games in my head straight. It's hard to keep a single game in my head straight, but when I play more than one, it's tell you what, my brain don't handle it all. Okay, now let's take this. All right, stay where you are. Now I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to throw it down on that little guy.
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
So he's talking in the past. So like this is a story he's telling that happened already. It's not happening in real time. What do you make of that?
Well, you know, I don't like to get spoilers for movies that I plan to watch. So this type of storytelling in which you know the outcome and then you hear the story leading up to it is sometimes bores me because I know that there are no real stakes because you already know what the outcome will be. So that's my take on this kind of storytelling.
That didn't answer my question.
What I make
okay.
of that he's alive.
Okay. So now we can go outside. Do I need to talk to her? No, too late. He's gonna let me by. He's always like, I want to touch
Hold
you,
it
but I'm
right
not gonna.
there. Search him again, lad.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay,
Nothing,
let's
Guido.
go.
Don't look down. Okay, now we can go get the thing. Wait, is this when does the cutscene show up? There it is.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed.
That's right, because I got
I
it
couldn't
now.
wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
Because I miss her and I love her so much. I should call her before I go over.
Back in Nico's apartment. Phone ringing.
You're just not going to believe what I found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
Wait until I come sit down and I'll tell you.
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan
No
left it in
way.
the safe at the Ubu.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Planta?
Incredible.
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay,
Look
here's the
there,
thing.
2 guys on the same horse.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Maybe they
Where?
couldn't afford
Where?
one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of 2 knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing
to
an
date
article
one.
on the Crusades. This guy, named Hughes de
This
Payne,
guy.
arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect
Got
the
loud, didn't
Christian pilgrims from the
Yeah,
displaced
let me-
Muslim armies.
Right.
The king would be able to guarantee safe transit
Don't
to
do anything.
Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth.
Trade and wealth.
The Templars proved
Yeah.
invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even
'Cause they
kings
saved
came to
money
them
on
for
horses.
loans. But
Per horse.
at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France.
Oh, no.
He rounded
Don't
them
mess
up
with the King
and
of
turned them
France.
over to the Inquisition.
What?
Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course,
Yeesh.
at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive.
No.
But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
Seemed like the knights were pretty strong. I can't believe the king could just round them up and take them
Jeez.
without a fight.
So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years.
Daniel, let's
Anyway.
find that treasure.
We're supposed to be investigating a
Let's-
serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, Josh. One guy's already died for it, as you said yourself. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that we had to change the volume manually in Windows in order to get through this cutscene. Because back in the 90s, you had a lot of sound mixing issues because back then you'd listen to sound through the speakers and the speakers themselves had a volume knob that you could adjust while playing the game. But nowadays, the expectation is that you can control it through the game, and whatever you do in the game should control the entirety of the game, not just the gameplay or just the cutscenes.
Yeah.
So they could
We
have
should just
fixed
quit.
it.
Let's
Yeah.
quit the game. Move on.
It's
Let's
Tell
take
us
another look
more.
at the manuscript.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest?
Okay.
Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name
know a
is
guy.
Lobino.
Huh.
Lobino.
Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
Far from it. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where
Maybe
can I
a very
find this
handsome
Lobino
man.
guy?
At the Krone Museum. I'll give you the address.
Nice. I'll bet you that's on our... Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this?
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection
there.
has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds
Yeah,
me
one,
of
two,
the
three.
Wicked Queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said mirror, mirror on the wall, wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid.
Big baby.
I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either.
Okay, there's that. Let's find out about this guy.
A knight
This
with a
guy.
crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea
Mea
lux videbis.
videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where
Nice
did you learn
job,
a trick
George.
like that?
A trick? I studied
Google
law.
Translate.
okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy.
Yeah,
Tell me
yeah.
that again.
Through my
Tell me that.
teachings, you will be enlightened.
ask
Great.
ChatGPT to talk to you in Latin.
Yeah?
There's a guy working on a loom. He's
Loom.
weaving a carpet or a
Tell me about
tapestry.
Loom.
Or a duvet cover? It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
Bum, bum, bum. All right, what about the horse?
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only
There it is, right
mythological
there.
bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
Right there.
Okay,
Okay, so we
so-
saw all that.
Yeah, we don't know anything, and we probably need to decipher what each of these drawings mean.
Yes. Let's talk about... Tell me about yourself, Nico.
Did you live with your father?
Yes, my mother went off with her new boyfriend. I don't mind. Papa was all I needed.
All
4
right, guys.
years later, he died in a plane crash.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really, always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted I should study art. That's why I went to college.
okay. Anything else we need to do here? Oh, let's see if she wants...
Hey, Nico, shake hands with me.
No chance, Buster.
Dang it. Hmm.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue, a name or an address. That's no
This
use.
was a movie.
There aren't even any
or
Yeah, but
matches
it's a
in it.
game.
Video game.
Oh, well, I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's
Maybe
go.
I'll
I
check
bet
out
you-
the Kroon Museum.
I'm sure
what
you'll
we're
find
gonna
it
do.
useful, George.
I'll miss you, Nico. You gonna miss me? Nico, you gonna miss me? Bye. I'm going now. Bye. I'll call you. I'll call you from where I'm at. Okay. Okay. See you later.
Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
I can't
See?
show her the scrolls. I wanted to show her the scrolls. Can I show her all the stuff?
Would you like to shake my hand?
No, I wouldn't. I can see the future, remember?
All right. There's nothing to do here.
See you
Let's go.
later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Musée Kroon. Maybe someone will shake hands with me there.
Yeah, that's what people usually do in museums.
Okay, let's check it out. Check out the artwork. Here we go. Nice little the building there, the window. We got the beautiful fall colors. And now, let's take a look. Bum, bum, bum. Beautiful. Well done, Reforgers.
Well done, AI.
Oh, I think that's all AI. I don't think that was people hand scrolling and painting and
Through the grimy glass, I could see several large shapes in a gloomy room. What they were, I couldn't imagine.
grimy glass, gloomy room. Gosh, I'm gonna have to turn off my microphone for a second. Okay. Am I there still? All right, there we go.
I considered smashing my fist through the pane, wrenching open the window, and vaulting triumphantly into the building. Then I thought, no, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
This game is almost as funny as the dig. Right, Daniel?
A real
Almost.
macho guy would have
Not
plunged straight
as
into the spiky,
funny.
scratchy bushes. Not me. Access to the side and rear of the museum building was blocked by a dense clump of bushes.
Okay, so there's not much we can do except go into that wide open door. Let's do that. All right, we got a dude who's walking back and forth. We got some displays. We got lots of stuff to look at. A tapestry. We got a totem pole. We got the statue. We got a sarcophagus. Geez, where do we start, Daniel? Where would you start?
Let's go from left to right and cover all
Display
the
case?
display case. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we got to start with this guy.
The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me.
Mauled?
What?
It was a statue from ancient Egypt. Those old civilizations sure could teach us a few things about art and beauty.
We just wanted you to tell us something about it, not to.
No.
The case contained some fragments of pottery. They looked to me like broken flower pots. Above them, a sign read, L'Âge Paléolithique.
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill. And the
On a
fat
charcoal
falls on the open flame. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened, local air pollution has doubled. And it stinks like a funeral pyre. That is why I keep the windows closed.
You think we have to open the window at some point, Daniel?
Yeah, get a
A
hammer.
metal rod
break it
attached to
open.
the wall was connected to the window. I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked. The case contained 2 rows of silver coins. Each coin on the lower row showed a portrait of a guy with a huge nose.
I don't know this one.
The case contained some fragments of pottery. They looked to me like broken flower pots. Above them, a sign read, L'Âge Paléolithique.
And we did that already. Okay, what's this one?
I looked down at a collection of tools with wooden handles and tarnished metal blades. There were knives, chisels, and spikes fanned out in a semicircle. I guess there's always been a need for home improvement. I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked.
What's this guy? Nothing? Can't do that. Can do that, though. Urn.
It was a large brass urn. There was nothing in the urn.
What about...
I really hope that we get to the goat puzzle today. Any puzzle that has a Wikipedia page deserves our attention.
Watch out! You will have that done on top of us!
All right, we won't do it.
The totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum. It was a tapestry of a lady, a lion, and a unicorn. If I'd had more time, I could have stared at it all day.
Really?
Touching an object as rare and beautiful as that would have been the
I read this thing recently about sort of a challenge to look at a piece of art for 10 minutes. Do nothing else. Just look at the art for 10 minutes and spend time with the art. That's all. That's all.
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
Mm-hmm.
It was an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus with a beautifully painted effigy of its owner on the lid.
Turn on the flashlight, then we'll be able to see if there are sparkles anywhere.
Wrong game. Can I do anything? I can't do anything. Oh, he tries to open it. He opened it.
What?
Leave it
I go-
alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
Closet.
Closet?
You gotta get rid of this
It's a
security guard.
sarcophagus.
Or is it? Okay, what about
And
this
I
guy?
expected
It was a
the guard
stone
to be a bit
carving
more
from ancient
assertive.
Egypt. I was no desecrator of tombs.
Okay, so I guess we gotta go talk to the dude.
Hey, it's the tripod from the drawing.
In the case was a spindly tripod,
Oh, we got the little
blackened with age
dingly
and
dinglies.
pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice
Nice,
identified
Daniel.
it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited. The case contained the tripod shown on the manuscript.
Okay, so let's talk to the dude. Let's
Pardon me?
See if we can
Oui, monsieur?
figure out how to get
Are
rid of
you Lobino?
Oh, no.
Labino?
Fancy you mistaking me for him. No, I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Okay. Let's show him some stuff. So he's not here. What it did? Where did we get this thing? Just that we could talk about, right?
Mhm.
All right. Well, let's find out.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John D.
John D.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
D was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't
Are they
you
making
mean
names up, or was
alchemists?
John D really a person?
Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
All right. Let's keep asking.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped
Hamstring.
over thaumatology.
That's right. Talk to him about the thing you're obviously planning to steal.
Can I take a
Lulling
closer
him.
look at the tripod?
What?
Mind if I just grab it?
Get it out of the case?
Oh,
no.
no.
That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
Okay.
Okay.
This
Alarm
is
bell. Let's
turning
talk about
into
that.
How
Mission
is the alarm
Impossible.
bell triggered?
By the
Yeah, how
slightest
is it?
pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
Did you wait to Ed?
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
We'll find out about that.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
Templar.
Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does.
Yeah, it doesn't mention John D. at all.
Most
Hmm.
remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait,
Wow.
Where is he?
19 letters.
Where'd he go?
The
bottom row of
guard
the
is
chart
covered by
was,
the statue.
Too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know,
No, I never thought of that. Do you think?
They
If
removed
I
the
tried
statue
bodies
so that
and
it
did
wouldn't,
all my homework,
cover
I
the
could be a
guard.
professor of history?
At your age? Dream on.
the tripod is much more. Look at the difference here. It's a way more noticeable and
It's
clear here.
Nah, it's
And
much
here
more
it's a-
prominent in the classic version because, as we discussed last time, due to the low resolution,
Yeah.
things had to
But-
be bigger and more.
But why is the guy behind the statue? Aren't we supposed to see him? That's weird. This is actually, this is pretty cool. I have to say, the original is pretty good. It's pretty neat. I'm gonna stick with the original for a while. All right, what else? More of this, I guess.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
He doesn't
Not
know
me,
anything.
monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to party. No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is I am no scholar. Not like Monsieur Lobineau.
Lobineau. Maybe you are Monsieur Lobineau. and
What
you're
can you
just
tell me
hiding.
about the collection of coins?
A rare example of silver coinage from the reign of Philippe le Bel. That little old lay buried for centuries in a field on the outskirts of Paris. They're unique. Nothing like them has been found anywhere else in Europe.
Who was Philippe le Bel?
You don't know? Philippe IV, the King of France.
Wasn't he the guy who wiped out the Knights Templar?
I have no idea, monsieur. All I know is...
How does he know so much and
was
then he doesn't
King
know
of
anything?
France. I don't even
He's
know why he
guessing.
was called Philippe le Bel.
What about these things?
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris. The Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
Very pot people.
15,000 years ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't even have time to pack up their pots.
Okay, more of those.
I thought the original inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. Renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two. Naturally, when the Parisi came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Ah, oui, they connect the market, cleaned up.
I always wonder about these, like all this dialogue. To what degree are we supposed to keep all this in mind, and to what degree do we? Is it just filler?
Well, this
What is
came
your
out a
experience?
year after Gabriel Knight 2, which also had an entire chapter dedicated to Grace visiting the museum. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a tribute to that because,
Tribute to Gabriel Knight or a tribute to giving information in a game that people may not otherwise know.
yeah, the
Okay.
latter.
So
You
this
don't know the
stuff
first
is
thing about those pots, do you?
real.
No, monsieur.
No. Monsieur. Would you, let's ask, he wants to shake my hand.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Dang it.
Then wait for him to go off duty and then shake his hand.
Okay, let's get him, find him off duty at some point. All right. Would you continue to ask him these things or should we move on?
Let's move on.
Okay.
Thanks
All right.
for your help.
I wonder if I start talking to him, he's going to wander back and forth. So there's nothing to do here. I imagine this. Can I go this way? Can I go in another room? Or am I at the end of the game? Oh, I can go in another room. No, I can't. No. So, the Rodin. The Rodin, the lovers. Display case. Did we look at the display case? Yeah. So what do you think? Back out the door? Probably back
Yeah.
out, huh?
Maybe Nico can help us.
The tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript. The Templar connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
What? Okay, so what about this window? We've already done that. Do we just get out of here? Go somewhere else? We've done all the things, I guess, huh?
Yep.
All right. Whoops. He has way better posture than Curtis. Okay. Haven't been to the police in a while. Rue
Wait,
Jarry, that's where.
we have the airport now.
What? But he said we're not going to go to Ireland. Let's check it out, though. Lochmar, Ireland. So I guess we can go. Go to Paris. We're
Yeah,
in Paris.
go to Israel. It's right there.
Where? Oh, there. Point out Israel to me.
Do you know where Israel is?
I don't. Oh, there you go, down there.
It's over here.
Right there. Hey there. Hey, Daniel. Daniel.
Hey.
All right. I guess he said. So he just said that he's not going to go to Ireland, but the game is saying we can go to Ireland. So I guess we'll go to Ireland.
Yeah. Well, this is our only option. We're already in Paris.
But why would he tell us that he's not going to go? Oh, okay. Whitey Wander says we should go to Nico's apartment. Why would I not go to Nico's apartment? I gotta call her. Gotta find a phone and call her. I didn't even say goodbye to her. She's wondering where we are. Look at this. Look at this cool.
Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Lochmarn. On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day.
Should I go back and talk to Nico? Oh well, maybe not. Screwed up.
How much money does he have? Traveling in the 90s was super expensive.
It was a featureless plastic box firmly attached to the wall of the building.
Maybe we could just grab it.
I tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move.
Yeah, maybe I can go down into the thing here. Trap door.
I tugged at the trap door, but it was locked from the inside. It was a trap door in the sidewalk.
Okay. Menu. Let's look at the menu. I tugged at the menu, but it was trapped.
The menu was limited. It read, "No food today." I didn't care.
That's limited.
I'd lost my appetite somewhere over the Irish Sea.
That's limited.
I'd lost my appetite somewhere over the Irish Sea.
All right. All right. Let's go talk to the boy. Extra, extra.
Hi there.
I'm
What?
Moffat Reborn.
What's your name, kid?
Who are you
Mother
calling
born.
kid? Who the hell are you?
Oh, I can say that I'm me, or I can say that of course, let's lie.
Rosso's the name. Murder's my game.
Are you a detective?
Let's just say I'm here to find the truth.
Cool. Just like on the telly?
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her
Presumption.
medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I. See what your darling
happier
son
in the
has
Reforged
earned with his
version.
own sweat and blood. When suddenly,
Yeah.
me dad
He also
appears
looks
and
like an
grabs
old man
the
there.
loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
All right, let's get out of here. I don't want to talk to this guy. I guess I have to though, right?
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No, only...
What?
Oh, nothing.
Ghosts.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
No.
I ain't scared of nothing.
I'll give you one
I'll
last
sick an
chance to
evil
tell me about the
clown
castle.
on you.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Loch Man.
Ooh, let's find out about the ghost.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst. It was coming from inside the castle.
Oh no.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows that could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but me legs had lost their stuffing.
Oh boy. Okay, come on now. Let's go.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a
And a
fearsome sight it is too.
It is
I
too.
sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared.
Oh, for
Well, I
goodness
fell off
sakes.
the bloody wall.
Oh, the music's getting all creepy. All right, I guess we have to stick with the ghost.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
All right. Let's ask if he wants to shake my hand.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
Oh, all right.
He's a kid.
What? We did it! We did
Gotcha.
it! We finally
Neat,
had
huh?
a thing. It happened.
Didn't feel a thing.
That was awesome. Let's do it again.
Shake my hand again.
No way.
That was amazing. All right, I did it. I can stop playing this game now.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus.
Why would he go to Ireland
It's
dressed
just
as a
like that
clown?
film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this
Oh
kid
no,
who
please
saw
don't
him
tell us
kill a
about
boy.
a movie
He tries to
plot.
warn the sheriff, only no one
me
believes
out.
him. Then,
How do I
while
get
he's
past?
in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you
How about
calling
an
a
old
kid?
man like that guy?
I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
All right, let's.
Whitey
skedaddle.
Wanderer gave us a taste of things to come. He said, one thing's for sure, the game doesn't get less talky as you progress.
Okay, it's a talky game, man. I mean, it's a wandery talky game. It's not just talking, but it's a meandering talk. All right, I want out. I do feel like it's probably worth it to talk to new people about these things, but I don't want to.
See you later,
go
kid.
inside.
Okay, mister.
Stop
Jeez,
talking to him. No information is worth that.
I agree.
Hey, it's
that'll have me a
Paul.
point.
That's
Hey,
the person.
It's Curtis. Who's this guy? Man. Regular.
He looks like
Fiddler.
Ludger Brink with
Landlord.
glasses.
Oh, let's call. We gotta call our Nico. I'm sorry I left you behind. Nico. You'll never guess.
Allô? Couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's
I
me,
mean, who is
George.
Oh,
Your
hello,
boyfriend.
George. Where are you?
I'm in Ireland.
Ireland? What are you doing there?
It's a long story.
Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding.
Why would the
You
clown
probably
be in
never even
Ireland?
heard of Lochmarn.
Oh, wasn't she supposed to give me information? Who just... Oh, this guy. Who do we talk to, Daniel? Old man? Barkeep? Landlord?
Let's talk about the old man. I
Regular?
mean, he called her from Ireland. Back then, it would cost like, I don't know, $5 per second to make
Mhm.
that call. And still, she wasted all this time
she
to
did.
try to figure out who's calling
Ooh.
her.
Look. All right, who do we talk to?
Okay,
What
talk
do we
to
do?
the old
There's a-
man and then talk to Ludger Brink over there.
Okay.
I'd been taught not to judge people by their appearance or their clothes or the length of their hair. Nobody ever said anything about runny noses.
All right, let's get some germs.
Hi there, old-timer.
Ugh.
What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were
Oh,
we
God,
born
here
to
we go.
suffer snot?
What
They're
did he say?
A bunch
He
of
said,
storytellers.
"It's my
those
reward
Irish.
for being out all night like a sinner." Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know
Oh,
it
it's
if you
darker.
were.
Oh
So-
Lord.
so
We're gonna
the
have so
guy,
many things to talk about to people, and there's so many people in here to talk to. This is gonna take up the rest of the day. What?
the guy in the middle of the restaurant looks like Curtis.
Yeah.
Looks more so in the original version. But if Phantasmagoria 2 would have been a graphic point-and-click adventure game, then that's how
Hey, would
It
you like
would've
to
looked.
shake my... No, on second thought, forget it.
you would have voiced the
second
character,
thoughts.
of course. No one else can
Yeah.
voice.
No one.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
All right.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
All right.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me
Oh,
very
no.
own eyes.
Okay, good. Let's get. All right. Unless somebody in the chat tells me I have to exhaust all of these with everybody, I'm gonna move on.
Move
I'll
on.
see you later.
Are you bringing any snacks to the marathon?
I haven't even thought about that. I got a lot.
I mean,
to do.
6
Landlord?
hours.
I got a plug over here. I got a back room. Should I go back there? Should I go
Yeah,
use
sure. The fact that we can see the plug means that we can go behind the counter and hopefully mess things
Hey.
up a bit.
Where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever.
Let's-
Maybe get a job at the bar.
The end
Alright.
of the bar was hinged, like the drawbridge on a medieval castle.
Oh boy, he is a cheesy writer, isn't he? All right, so
Get out.
all right, let's go talk to the dude. Can't do the phone. Can't do those things. What about?
It was an electric glass washer. It looked even older than the barman. It was an electrical plug attached to the glass washer. The white whiskers on the bartender's flushed face were like garlands on a Christmas tree. The resemblance
gosh.
ended there. The top of his head was too slick and shiny to act as a perch for a Christmas angel.
What's this? Beer pump. Let's go get myself a beer.
In the pump.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
I did
The
that
white
right now. Let's
whiskers
go.
on the bar. The
Now.
resemblance ended there. The
All
top
right,
of
all
his
right.
head was too slick. Top of the morning
Oh.
to you.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
Do we want a room? Probably, huh?
Your call.
Sure.
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I
No.
could. If you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the undertaker comes to collect him.
Ooh. Okay. Got things to ask about. Might as well ask them.
Have you served any, clowns recently?
No. You're the first today.
Seriously. I'm looking for a man dressed in a clown costume.
Is there a
Or
way
would
to
he be
skip through some
having
of
a
the
little white
dialogue?
dog with a black patch over the eye?
What?
I shouldn't think so.
Said, is there a way to skip, like, once we get the dialogue
What
going?
can you tell
we
me about
skip
the
through a little
castle?
Have you tried
You're
double
the second
clicking?
person to ask me that today. I don't know anything about the cast. It's only an old...
bit? Okay, that did some good.
Who else was asking about the castle?
He said he was a reporter. He was
Yeah,
asking
reporter.
about the little people.
I could have told him a tale or two about Dylan. He might have paid me to hear what he wanted me.
Anyway, I chucked him out on his arm.
Good for you, Meg. That's the way to deal with journalists.
Okay. That's faster. That goes a little faster. You guys okay with that?
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I...
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional... It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally,
Man,
it should have a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
I'll tell you, a Guinness, a pint of Guinness in Ireland, as much as they try to emulate it here in the States, it tastes really good when you have one here. I'm like, okay, that's a Guinness. But then you go there and you realize that what you're drinking is not a Guinness. That is a good beer. All right, so I got myself a beer. I want to get out of here. Go, see if you want to shake my hand.
Hey, bartender?
Landlord, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Shake my hand, why don't you?
No, why
I
should I
think
do
the
that?
problem is he keeps asking
What
people
have you
to
got
shake
up
his
your
hand. Just put
sleeve?
your hand up.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, just shake my hand.
Not just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health restrictions.
Oh, jeez.
So the only person is the little kid. All right, can I give him my beer?
Thanks.
Let's drink it.
Hamster is right. Why would the guy still wear the clown costume? I mean, we keep assuming that he's wearing the clown costume in Ireland. I mean, this is just like Pimp My Ride when they take
The
one
young
trait
red-haired guy was plainly nervous about
of that person
somehow.
and make it his
Perhaps he
entire
felt
personality.
threatened by the presence of a handsome dude like me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm laughing at why he's asking about a clown? Why would the clown guy come here as a clown?
Talk to Curtis. Mr. Boogle is here on Twitch.
Mr. Boogaloo!
Relax,
Hey,
everyone.
you're in a busy room today.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
Oh, there's 3. There was 5. It must have been very crowded in there. That must have been why it was just too much. But welcome, get rid of those other guys. I don't like to share the limelight. All right. Well, it says you want a beer?
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a...
Okay, find out about this.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How
He
old?
sounds very nervous.
I really couldn't tell you.
Come
Shake his
on.
hand. Shake his hand.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone.
Yeah, you're not very...
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No.
Look closely. He has a scar on his...
No, I'm sure I don't know.
Okay, so he didn't tell us anything. He's nervous looking, but he told us
No
nothing.
you
one's
later.
telling us anything. We didn't get
can I
any
drink-
important information
Should I
from
drink
anyone.
more of my beer?
Yeah, get
Beer
your beer.
pump. What about this thing? Bar towel. Let's find out what the bar towel's all about.
Man, the Twitch chat is so empty. Mr. Boogaloo can write his password in the chat.
The man's
and still
arm
no
lay
one would
across
hack
the
him.
towel, preventing me from moving it.
Well, let's talk to him. Let's see if we can get rid of the guy. Why do I need the towel?
Hi, my name's Stobart. George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Oh boy.
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He does joined up writing. Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
Sure. Let's lie about everything.
That's right, Professor Stobart.
You're an archaeologist, and you're asking us about the castle.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. The gentleman was talking to me. How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes. Packed their spades and shovels and away.
Seems I missed all the excitement.
What excitement?
What's this? Shake my hand?
May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
Well, how come?
Because I'll spill me beer if you do.
Boom.
Do you know anything about Peagram's excavation?
Only that he
Wow,
didn't
that's
have the
new.
right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a J.
Peagram was digging
What's a-
for historical remains,
what's a JCB?
not coal.
Is that a fact?
JC Pennies.
What the hell
JC
for?
Bennies.
It's the science of archaeology. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left
Oh,
behind.
he's looking away. Maybe I
One
can
day
grab the towel
archaeologists
now.
might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be our fast food cartons and flavored condoms, more likely.
Ooh.
Is it true that Peagram found a valuable gem?
What? First I heard of it.
For that gem is the talk of every town from Lochmahon to...
Nobody told me. The lucky sod.
So that's why he scampered.
All right, let's keep
Did
going.
anyone from the village work at Peagram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me What a nerve.
High and mighty
Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Okay. Now what? Let's get out of here. Can
Bye for now.
I pick up the bar towel? Yeah, baby.
As
Got
the
me a
man
bar
raised
towel.
his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
Nice. I'm a gamer.
Yes, you are. And you're
Let's talk to
also
this guy.
a character in this
Hello there.
game.
Yeah.
My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Nothing of interest remaining. What are you
Can you
doing?
tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now there's a bone of contention and controversy. It was dug up by an
Controversy.
Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram. The same man who dug up the
Hey,
gem.
Moffat Reborn was over at,
Yeah.
he was hanging out a little bit. Hey, you guys. I'm working here. You guys are all just goofing
Wow,
around.
there are 7 people on Twitch.
Oh, look at that. It's getting huge. We got to get a bigger room.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that. But he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh no. I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
Why is Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest. That's why. More than that. There's the question of an unset. Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. All right.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a wit. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
This room is just a
I never
den
worked
of,
out why he
of
did
germs
that.
and
It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true.
depression.
Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
All right. Okay, one more thing.
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down.
Gosh, more things.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram...
Now there's a gem, which should never have been. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone.
All right.
What's your
that's the
interest
stuff.
in the jewel? You're not
Not a
a,
reporter, are you? No. Am I a reporter? Sure, I'm a reporter.
Yes, that's right.
another bloody news hound. Well, you're wasting your time. You find the people of Lochmarn are a tight-lipped and cautious lot.
Why? Have you got something to hide?
It's just that we don't like to wash our dirty laundry.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
Goodbye
All right.
for
So
now.
I guess the
Good
I gotta
riddance to
talk
you.
to. Do I have to talk to him? I do. Can I pick any of this stuff up? What would you be doing now, Daniel? Just
I'd
gotta do
leave
all the
this
stuff, right?
place and never return.
Really? Don't you feel like we have to talk to everybody?
I feel like we need to do something over here, especially since the plug is a hotspot.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't figured it out.
I'm getting drunk. I'm gonna drink some more. Should I just keep drinking and get
You
drunk?
know, there's someone on Twitch who's currently streaming Phantasmagoria 2 and has 44 viewers.
What?
Yeah.
Tell him hi for us. I'm glad you're.
Excuse me?
Glad you're staying focused on our game, Daniel.
Yes, sir. Do you know a man called
See, so when
Pegram?
Daniel doesn't
Indeed,
have
I do.
controls of the
Are
game,
you
he's
a
just,
friend of
you
his,
can tell he's just
by any
very unengaged. He's so busy looking at other things.
And doing
What did I ask?
taxes.
In a manner of speaking, I am.
Right, me boyo, 160 quid he owes me, pay up.
That's Peagram's business, not mine.
Ah, but he's done a bunk, hasn't he?
I know. That's why I'm here, to look for him.
And what about the money he owes me?
When I find him, I'll remind him about it.
But that's not true. When we're
Did
playing
Pegram
the
stay
dig,
here?
you're in control and I'm
Yes,
very
he
engaged.
did. 6 nights plus breakfast.
He couldn't have had breakfast this morning. Not unless he had it afore he went to bed.
What the hell are you talking about, Doyle?
The history fella. I seen him this morning. Crack. I had to get up at 4 o'clock to see to the missus.
I didn't know your wife was sick, Pat.
Oh my gosh,
not.
this part is a
Anyhow,
little
I went
much.
out to empty the bucket. And what do you think I saw?
For the love of God, Doyle, get to
Yes.
the point.
It was the history
for
man.
the love of God,
heading
get to
out
the
to
point.
the village on a bicycle.
I knew it. Hand over me money, or I'll throw you.
Can I see Peagram's room?
It's been taken by one of the brothers from the reformatory. They come.
That's a good one. Their idea of refreshment.
I wouldn't want to disturb a man of God, especially.
I don't blame you, Mick. That brother's got muscles like a muscle.
Okay, let's keep drinking. Here's what I
Look,
think. We're gonna
I gotta
keep
be going.
drinking.
Don't change the
And
subject.
we'll get
Are you going
drunk.
to pay me Peagram's rent or not?
No way.
No.
Listen, I'm not really his friend. I've never even met the guy. But I need to find Peagram urgently. I think his life is in danger.
Damn right it is.
Excuse me for butting in, Michael, but I think the young fella's telling the truth.
I'm sorry I bit your head off, sir.
That's okay,
We're
I
getting
understand. I guess.
All right, let's stop doing this. Let's
Thanks.
drink the beer. I bet you if we drink, we're gonna get drunk, and they're gonna have to put us in the back room. No, we're done. Telephone. Is he gonna pass out? Nothing. Beer pump.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to myself. A rash move like that in a
All right, what would you do, Daniel? Should I call someone? Can't go in the back room. Can't go here.
Try to click on all of the hotspots.
All right, it means I gotta talk to the fiddler.
No, this is
He
not a
wasn't
hotspot. This
listening.
is a person. I'm
Okay,
talking
you didn't wanna
about
talk to
the inanimate hotspots.
So there's nothing up here. Nothing there. Talk to him. Is there nothing there? There's a stool. There's this dude. Nothing on the. So really, it's just the beer pump, the phone, the hatch, the plug, the glass washer, and then something in the back room. Oh god. Actually, that is really disturbing listening to him.
Get out.
Disturbing listening to him sneeze all the time.
Yeah, it really is. It's actually getting to me. Do I ask for another beer? I don't know what to do. Get out of here? Go somewhere? Whitey Wander, what would you do? What did you do? Is there something up here? Talk to everybody. Ask him for another beer? Keep drinking and then fall down drunk and then they put me in the back
Excuse
room
me?
and then I wake up.
Yes, sir?
See, I think that's it. I think I'm supposed to keep drinking
May
beer.
I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah,
No,
please.
I would listen to
How is this stuff
Kalaha
made?
666
That's the
because
secret of the
this is
master brewer,
his
sir.
favorite
Each
game.
barrel is lovingly
He says
manhandled,
perhaps
suspended
there is a
on
point
skill, lowered into
the
the
guy
cellar,
sneezing.
utilizing the forces of original, like manner from heaven.
Go to the castle maybe for more talking? Oh god. Perhaps there was a point.
Use
the guy
everything in your
sneezing.
inventory. Hey, give the tissue to the guy sneezing. Maybe he'll get new diseases from it.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
No.
That's disgusting.
Uh-huh. I found it in the sewers.
Well, what's the idea of wait? You're worse than old Ron. Put it away, man.
Ron Gilbert.
Thanks. Hello again.
Wow.
What?
There's more stuff to talk to him about?
You could make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those.
Okay, that didn't do any work. Can I grab that drink? So Whitey Wonder said there's one more thing in here that I need to grab.
I mean, he's
No?
sneezing right into George's face.
What
He's
else am
not
I
even
supposed to
covering
grab in
his
here?
mouth.
Do I have to ask him more questions? I don't want to ask him more questions.
I'll see you later.
There's nothing.
Let's do a picture-in-picture thingy. We'll place the Phantasmagoria 2 live stream on the top left while we try to solve the puzzles this game has in store for us.
No. That was like painful being in that bar. There was nothing about that bar, that pub, that lounge that gave me joy. More talking. I want to solve a puzzle. I want to do something.
Get away,
I
you
wanna talk
silly
to-
nooter! Can't you see the load's unstable?
What?
Don't climb on the cart, pea-brain. Get down, you lemon-brained lummox!
How many more do we have? That's it. He's not gonna. He's not talking to me anymore. All right, fine. Let's go here. I don't want to talk to anybody. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna have to get away from.
The
This
only
is
person you
locked.
want to talk to is Nico, so we can go visit Nico.
I miss Nico.
Pushing with
We should
all
go
my
back to
strength
Nico?
got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
Yeah. All right. Is this Fitzgerald?
So is this supposed to be a puddle?
A
over
puddle.
there? Yeah.
I don't
Hi,
know if
It's
they-
me again.
So I see.
Yeah.
What now?
Who is this dude? Is this Fitzgerald?
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
Do you think Pegram's disappearance is due to
Look at the facts. He dug up the gem. It doesn't take a degree in mathematics to work that. You don't have to be a smarty Pythagoras with a calculator.
I guess.
Pegram has run off with the gem.
All right. Fair enough.
Fitzgerald
What can you
is
tell
Curtis.
me about the castle?
Go
Oh,
talk
really?
to
Much,
him.
I'm sorry to say, most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these stories to make your toes curl, this cast
What's this? What's your book you're reading?
Good book?
a book. It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Yeah, what's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners, the
the
1978 edition.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go back and talk
I have
to
to go
Curtis.
now.
Is there anything to do here? Is there anything to do here? You want to go see the puddle again? The reforged puddle?
Yeah,
It's just muddy.
because if you look at the original puddle, it seems like these are
Yeah, that looks a little better,
artifacts
actually.
due to the scanning in case this is hand drawn, but this is supposed to be the reflection of the gate in the back over there. But in the reforged one,
I like the original better. This is better. It's very Van Gogh-like, right? This is just a little too. Yeah, Reforged loses. Reforged, you do not win this.
my question is,
location.
in the reforged, we see a reflection of what exactly? Because the lines over here are horizontal, and on the gate they're vertical.
There's something about the hay bales, right? There's got to be something when I.
Yeah, burn that
On the
place
back
down.
of the cart was a crazily stacked tower of hay bales, leaning precariously against the castle wall.
I can't do anything with them. Yeah, nothing to do. Okay, go back and talk to Curtis.
It's a
It's a
reflection of
reflection.
inner.
All right, let's go
Yep,
talk to.
indeed it is. Go talk to Curtis.
Ugh, this place gives me the heebie-jeebies. At least watch the older version of it.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
I'm Professor Pegram. What's going on
He's
here?
the archaeologist, isn't he?
That was
That's
a
right.
lot of. All right.
Where can I find Professor Pegram?
I heard he's gone fishing. I don't know.
Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
Have
That's
you
what
heard
gave
about
me
the
that
gem
idea.
which Pegram found?
I heard a rumor, but you can't believe everything you hear or see, can you?
Professor Pegram in the library with the candlestick. Well, what did that do? That didn't do me any good. I talked to him.
Let's
See you later.
exhaust all the subjects and
Hello.
all the dialogue options.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No.
What does this red nose suggest to you?
Blood.
Why's that?
I used to bleed a lot when I was a kid. Every time there was a playground scrap, I'd end up with a bloody nose. I wouldn't
My
have minded,
Moffat.
but I wasn't even...
What does this tissue suggest to you?
Nothing.
Check out this pass.
Yeah. It's yours, is it?
Not exactly.
Thomas Merlin? No. Never heard of him.
Ever seen this towel before?
Doesn't it belong on
It
the
was on
back?
Very observant, Fitzgerald.
More about the nose?
What does this red nose suggest to you?
Nothing.
Well,
What do you think this tool is used for?
Something to do with horses?
Wrong. It's for opening manhole covers.
Oh, really? Well, you learn something every day.
what am I
Did I show
doing?
you this tool?
Yes, you did.
See you later.
Oh my God.
How
Subject rest of my
did
beer?
this help us?
I'm gonna drink a
In
beer.
what way did this progress the plot?
I don't know, but I'm gonna get drunk.
Wait, was it Kalaha 666 that asked us to talk to Fitzgerald?
No point in phoning that guy again.
Nicole, I miss you. I've been
Allô?
drinking beer
Gula?
at a pub.
J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George. Are you okay?
Yes, of course I am.
Well, take care. I'll be back soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks for calling, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. He probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
I miss you. All right. Ask the kid and the others to figure out he worked in the dig. I gotta talk to the kid again.
Yeah, the kid
That's the kid
outside.
in the-
The kid outside. Let's exhaust all the dialogue options with him as well.
Man, I liked it better when we were in Paris.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Oh boy.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, because he's not here now, but if I sees him,
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
digging for buried treasure, jewels.
Okay, Jules.
I heard that Pegram had found a...
That's right. It's been the talk a lot.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up. and sell-
Amsterdam.
He could be
That's where we're
living the
going
life of Riley instead of digging.
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Smelly old hole.
Did anyone from the village work?
Pegram brought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would... The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald
Aha.
says he's never been anywhere near the dig.
He's having you on, mister.
Well, there
Okay.
we go. Now we can go back and
Are
talk.
Now
you
we're
sure
getting-
Fitzgerald?
Oh, yes. It was him.
Well, he denies it.
I saw them together only...
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they
Me
doing?
too.
Pegram gave Fitzy a box. He did
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
break his fingers.
Nah, I couldn't do that.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese
Like
burns?
what? Uh-huh.
So,
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
okay, so go ask him, tell him,
See you later, kid.
Fitzgerald, back in
Okay,
1995, you worked on the dig and you were credited as an animator. Can you describe the process of animating the characters in the dig?
Hello.
Did you enjoy working on the dig, Fitzgerald?
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
Oh, for God's sakes.
He's a little liar. He'll say anything to get attention.
Well,
God.
it's his word against yours, I guess. See you later.
That's it?
Shove that manhole cover opener up his manhole.
Do I go in the, do I use the manhole cover opener to get in the hole outside?
Shove the
Now what?
dipstick into his dipstick.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry to bother you.
Use all of the items in your inventory
Hello.
on this guy. All
Sorry
of
to
them.
bother you.
He won't let me, I can't do anything.
No, use the inventory. Open the inventory. Use the items from your inventory on this guy. Use the
Can't
the
buzzer.
dipshit.
No, I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Yeah, he won't let me do anything. So I have to leave and come back? Let's have a beer. Let's go get
Yeah.
a beer.
I was about to reach for the pump when a rash move like that in a strange country with strange... Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Hey, how about another drink?
See him again?
Do you serve cocktails?
I'll serve anyone.
No, I'm serious. Have you considered turning... Cocktails are chic.
What? Kids. Pinball.
Right, I get the picture.
Want a beer. Don't want to talk. All right, let's have a little sip. Oh, let's go talk. Oh, I guess we have to talk about him, right?
Do you know Sean Fitzgerald very well?
He's like a kid when he gets a few beers inside him.
I'm not
Ooh.
surprised. He's on medication. It's for his nerves.
There's nothing wrong with his nerves. He's just screwy.
Okay, so
Okay,
I
get
gotta
him a
get
beer.
Sean a beer. How do I get him a beer? I can.
Take the beer
Yeah.
you drank
Thanks.
earlier and give it to him.
Right, but when I do this, it's.
Can you pick it
let's
up?
see. I don't think I can. If I pick it up, I drink it. So I need to. Maybe I just go talk to Sean. Oh, enough with the clicky. Oh, my. He looks left.
Hello.
He looks right.
Sorry to
Lifts his
bother
eyes.
you.
I can't talk to him. Okay, so I gotta talk to more people. Good God. This game.
Hello again.
What?
Oh, I don't want to talk about this stuff. Somebody tell me how to get out of this.
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
Okay, so Johnny Tong says use the green card on the bartender. On the other hand, Kalaha says observe the old
I'll
sneezer.
see you later.
Let's observe the old sneezer.
Hello again.
Right there. Someone patching.
Well, he's placing something on the table. What's that?
What?
What?
What's that?
Okay, yeah.
That's
What's
new.
the what?
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine.
Creepy.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a...
It's not made for... I've got my sights on taste. Flesh as smooth and tender. Bones as soft and white. Rabbit, lad.
Can I get it? Can I have it?
Pick it up.
I can't pick it up.
Stop talking to him. Pick it up.
So you're making snares to...
That's right. Do you have a problem with...
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You...
To get out of here, and then when
I'll
it comes
see you
down, do I
later.
just grab it from him? That's the old man.
Okay, take it.
Like,
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed
Wow.
this piece of
Okay.
wire.
So that was easy. Well done.
now I'm gonna go over here. Wait, you said to do this. Give
Wait.
the bartender the green to ask him about the green
Yeah.
thing.
Why was it so easy to
Excuse
do
me?
that?
Yes, sir?
Doesn't he care about the necklace anymore?
Do you recognize the name on this card?
No. Should I?
Oh,
Nah, it was a long shot.
thanks a lot, whoever suggested that. Should I ask him about his own bark towel and he get mad at me for stealing it? No, because then I'll put it back and then I'll have to go get it again. All right. I'm thinking we use the manhole cover to try to get through the grate out the front there. But let's go ahead and talk to... Do we use this thing with Fitzgerald? And how do I give Fitzgerald a beer? Because it sounds like if we give him a beer, he'll get loose-lipped. I think you're supposed to use the card with the bartender from the inventory. Okay. Fair
Wait,
enough.
you have
That's what I
another
mean.
green?
Thanks.
Or another green card?
So he's saying inventory, this, and then...
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Are you sure you don't recognize this?
I told you, no.
Mm. Okay. No, what to do? Let's go talk to this guy again. Now watch, he's gonna look left, look right, check his watch, spend about 30
Hello.
seconds, or nothing. Okay, let's go with this.
What do you suppose this wire is used for?
How should I know?
See you later.
Okay. Kalaha
Somebody
says
pick up a
that we need to do something with the
walkthrough.
dishwasher. Where's the dishwasher?
It's right here. I can't
Okay.
go back there because he's not going to let me go back there because he's still there.
Ooh.
Get out.
So he
See?
says that the dishwasher needs to malfunction first.
You just stop to pull the plug. You won't let me pull the plug.
Get out.
Wait, what happens after you drink the beer? Does he take the glass?
No. Drink it once. Drink it twice. Should I
Oh.
click?
Yeah. Drink it again because
I know.
it seems
It'll
like
be
you're
gone.
actually consuming the beer.
Yeah, I've done it like 4 times. I've drank this is my
Okay, so
4th beer.
does he take the glass now?
Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it.
Which I did.
Okay,
It's like
and
the
if you-
third time I've done it.
But if you order another, do you get a new glass?
The glass was empty.
No, he just
Glass is
takes
half
it.
full.
He just takes it and
Okay, so he takes it and he places it in the dishwasher.
no, he just pours the beer again. The beer is useless, but funny. We don't pay for the beer. He just gives us the beer. Somebody open up a lock. I'm going to open up a walkthrough. This is ridiculous.
I don't know. Put the wire in the glass.
Wire in the glass? What? Oh, okay. That's an
I
idea.
mean, if he takes it to the
Brute
dishwasher.
force. Brute force. That brute force Daniel. That might be it. Nope. Can I put something
Screw
else in
you,
there?
George.
Oh, okay. Are you playing for the first time blind, or you forgot the solutions? First time blind, Christoph. It's our first time ever playing this game. Didn't forget anything.
And last time.
No, well, yeah, probably. We don't play games again. All right. Daniel, look up a walkthrough, would you?
Okay.
Grab the green bar towel when the man leaning on it lifts his arm to drink his pint. I did that. Mr. Boogaloo, you're way behind. We got the look at that. We got it. Let's take a look at our stuff. I got the bar towel.
It was a rectangle of toweling printed with the words, Nagopolian stout builds body.
Oh, do we have an
It
electrician's
was a
pass?
short piece of wire twisted into a rough
So
circle.
show the electrician's pass to the bartender, and then we'll be able to go behind the counter, and then we need to use the wire.
It was the
on
card
the
I'd found in the hotel bedroom.
plug.
It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
But I've tried giving this to him. So I pick it up. I do this. ID card and landlord. Or do I do ID card and...
No, ID card on the landlord.
I did it.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
are you sure you don't recognize this?
I told you, no.
So what if I do it on...
Okay, so you need to.
I have to talk to the drunk guy at the bar some more. Which drunk guy? They're all drunk.
There's an exposed
Hey.
cable.
Hello there
Okay.
again, mister.
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
I think me brain box need...
How about... Oh, let's give him a beer. What did I do?
Can I buy you a
What's
drink?
happening?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink
Okay.
for my friend here.
Oh, boy.
Doyle? Has he gone? Shame on you, Patrick. Same again.
Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of brown coming up.
So AT Machine says apparently you have to talk to the drunk guy at the bar some more. Let's talk to him.
That's what I'm doing now.
Okay.
Let's ask him about... He knows about this.
Does this security pass mean anything to you? Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only... Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him. He was speaking with the boss man.
Oh, okay. Now I can go talk to Fitzgerald again?
Let's give it a try.
Bye for now.
Let's go back to the old school.
Hello.
It's brighter, more charming here.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well
The
admit it.
dig!
Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need...
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
Oh,
You're not
God.
from the social security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pig. But he's not here. I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he? So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to
You're
see
a
me
lying
early
liar
this
who
morning.
lies.
Said he was leaving.
Look left, look right.
Did we exhaust all of the dialogue
your watch.
options?
He asked me to give this package to
Oh.
a guy called Marquet.
Okay, what package?
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside?
You don't know these people. I can't.
Keep talking.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitz. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
Man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me, but if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
Marquet.
I'll deal
Now we're
with
getting
Jacques
somewhere.
Marquet. Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
No, come back. Do I run after him? Oh, dang. He
Is
in a
he
car
dead?
accident? I don't know. Do we?
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of
see
here,
that-
McGuire.
Where
back
did they
when you're old
record
enough.
this
What's
voice?
the lad
Yeah.
howling about?
In the toilet?
A big red sports car. Sean
not even-
Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Oh
Get
no!
out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy.
Oh, yes? And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Let's go out the door and see if we can.
Mr. Boogaloo, we're way ahead of you. We already have the wire.
Where'd you go,
I was
bub?
telling the truth about.
Okay, calm down.
I was standing here when I
Mind
saw
your
this
business. I'll do it
beautiful
for car
red.
over the hill.
Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. But the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy and hit him an awful wallop who goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out and I couldn't
It's a
believe my
clown.
eyes.
It's a leprechaun. It's a leprechaun clown. Leprechaun clown in a Ferrari.
He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
The Pixies.
The Pixie's my favorite.
Did
bands.
this
Look at
pixie
that.
have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special
Now we're
agent?
getting somewhere.
Sorry to
Near the end
disappoint
of
you,
the-
kid, but I'm not. I'm just an...
And you're drunk.
Not so.
Yeah,
I'm
you've
a
been
little bit
drinking
drunk.
mucky beer in the boozer.
It's
Only
true.
a few glasses.
Only a few guys. Okay, I
Did
want to go
Fitzgerald
look at
drop
some stuff.
anything when he was hit?
I didn't see.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Now I'm
Let's-
interested
see you later,
in seeing what the
Okay,
original
mister.
cutscenes looked like.
Yeah, me too. They won't let you see. They won't
Yeah,
let
we
you do
can't
it.
switch.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
All right.
The plastic cover had been smashed by the Pixie's car, revealing a switch.
So
This
he
is the
turned off.
switch in- Do we have
Did
the
you mess
switch now?
with the electricity?
There's the wire. Not yet.
Maybe you turned
I?
off the power in the bar.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh wait. I have an idea.
I
Let's
tugged
try
at the
something.
trap door, but it was locked from the inside.
Okay, let's try my fancy dancy. Come on. This guy. Sewer
This
key.
guy.
The workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this trap door. It was
Yeah,
specifically
but-
designed for a job like this. Unfortunately,
But-
there weren't any holes in the trap
Oh,
door.
come on. Okay,
Sure.
go back
Oh,
inside.
what's down here? This thing. What about this guy?
Drain.
Nope.
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard.
What about the sewer key with this thing?
I tried to use the keys to lever up the grating, but that wasn't going to happen.
Why are they here? What?
The drain was covered with an iron grating, through which I could hear the rush and surge of running water.
All right, let's go back inside. Let's dump.
Mr. Boogaloo says I narrate all my actions just like this guy. We should do so as well.
We should.
We
I walk
just
into the
switched the
bar.
scene in OBS.
I'm kind of done with this game today. I'm mad at it. I'm very mad at this game. You leave something behind?
The guy with
Shut
the
up.
fiddle seemed oblivious to everything except his playing. Meanwhile, everyone else in the bar seemed
Continue to
oblivious
watch
to him.
Curtis and Daniel flailing as they tried to play this game. Well, I guess we have to talk to more people, right? We got to get someone to do something. And wait, is that our
YT Wanderer
Excuse me,
tipped
Mr.
15
O'Brien?
pieces 08.
What now?
That backquote S for your patience mate, smiley face. You earned it.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
YT
your
Wanderer.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's-
we've
it's
been
our
really
first,
patient today.
That's our first kind donation of the day. I appreciate it. All right, let's talk to this dude. Talk to him about the car.
The boy told me Fitzgerald was driven away in the car that hit him.
McGuire's always spinning wild yarns. I don't know where he gets them from. If I was you, I'd take what he says.
McGuire's tale about the car sound. He says the driver was dressed like a leper.
That boy has a head full of fl-
All right.
Goodbye for now.
Good
Yeah,
riddance to
goodbye for
you.
now. Good riddance to me, yeah.
Hey,
Hello there again, mister.
what do you know about leprechauns, Doyle?
Leprechauns. Is it the little people you're talking about? Sure, and a cousin of mine was wed to one.
Oh, come on. Do you really
I
expect me
want
to
to go
believe
back to
that?
Paris.
It's the truth, I'm telling you.
I want to go back to the
She
dig.
fell asleep. When she woke up, there he was. A little fella. All in green.
Tell me more about your cousin.
Oh, no.
Well, young man, be my bride, me darling. Okay, says she.
Amen.
So there you are. Proof.
Well, that's no proof. All you have is her word.
Not so. The following
Oh, my
spring,
goodness.
she had a little baby.
Did the leprechauns
Don't make
What
me
promise
do all
was
this.
that now?
that she'd never want for riches again?
Now, there's the strangest thing.
I thought you said she was claiming the social part.
Indeed, Mr. O'Brien. She told me, Pat, she's...
This is insanity. Okay, let's get out of here.
Bye for now.
Should we call Nico? So what?
Should we
How do
call
I
it a
get?
day?
Yeah, I guess so. But I wanted to figure out how to do it. No, stop. All right. Yeah, let's call it a day. This is too much. Let's call it a day. That was rough. That was rough.
Let's save.
Why? Oh yeah, it's definitely safe. All the backgrounds and animation were upscaled with AI and then given a once-over human pass, apparently. A once-over. ATM machine, but I thought the trapdoor grading looked repetitive enough that it was obviously upscaled. You gotta talk about AI stuff.
Yeah, so
Try
You
ordering
think-
another beer. I've ordered like 6 beers.
okay, so AT Machine is talking about the fact that this trapdoor seems like a pretty obvious AI upscaling, because if you look at this, the original one, then it seems like, you know, if a real artist would have drawn this trapdoor, he would have created the lines in a more realistic manner.
Mm-hmm.
But over here, it seems like, you know, it upscaled this as if it's, you know, a bit wider than the rest. It doesn't work like this. Usually with trapdoors, everything's pretty symmetrical. So anyway,
Well, yeah.
that's the main discussion here.
All right. All right. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let's get another beer.
Excuse me.
It take forever. You have to click through
Yes,
this
sir?
whole dialogue. Click, click,
Give me
click.
another beer, dude. Give everyone another beer. Let's party, guys.
I think you've had enough, don't you?
Hey, listen. Is it supposed to taste the way it does?
Goatpeline stout is brewed from the finest chemicals in the world. I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
Yay!
I
Something
can fix it
went
for you.
wrong.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician.
Oh my
well,
god.
At least the glass washer is still working. It's not
Or
my
is it?
idea, is it?
Yeah. All right, give him the
Okay.
green card. Let's get out of
Thanks.
here. This is a good place to stop. We know where to go from here. Oh man. Oh, we could have gotten help this whole time. Did you see that? We could have gotten help instead of relying on our
But
drunken
I mean,
chat.
we have the hint system.
We never knew. We never used
No,
it.
we knew it was part
we
of
should
the
have been using
tutorial.
it the whole time.
I broke the beer pump, but I still
can't.
can access the cellar. Try opening the bar hatch.
I would have used this a long time ago.
Get out.
I could try
Doesn't
to
like
fix your
you for that.
glass washer.
Oh, no. Not unless
Okay,
you're a
that's good.
qualified
Good,
electrician.
Get out of here. All right.
And now we're a
All right,
qualified electrician.
Yes, never qualified. Okay. All right. Good times. All right, game. You had us. You were winning us over. We were very much enjoying you, and then today happened. I'm not done with you yet, but oof. That was a lot of talking. What are you doing?
We should have watched that Phantasmagoria 2 live stream instead.
Yeah, next time. Well, we're gonna spend some time doing that on Saturday. Hopefully there will be some people playing and we can go say hi and watch them play. And I can but anyways, okay. Hey everyone, thank you for being with us today. Appreciate it. We got through it. We'll be back on Saturday for our marathon. Those of you who are previous or current Patreon coffee donors, keep an eye out for a note on Discord. Friday, Daniel and I are going to have a little business meeting about what we're going to do on Saturday. And we would love for you to join us, listen in, and give us some suggestions. And then we will have an agenda for Saturday, and we'll let everybody know about that. And then we'll do it. So there it is. Anything else, Mr. Abu?
No, we'll have voice chat on Discord and we'll discuss the list of games. I'm not sure we'll go over the entire list of games in the marathon itself. Maybe we'll do a Wheel of Curtis. Like every 20 minutes or so, we'll do a Wheel of Curtis in which we'll choose which game we'll play next.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. See, this is good. Don't talk about this now. This is part of our meeting.
Yeah.
That's
It's for the Patreon members.
Yeah, exactly.
Forget
All right.
what I said.
Hey, thanks everyone. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Let me just double quickly before we go. Goodbye to the 30-something folks on YouTube, and back up to 5 on Twitch. Thanks, Twitchers. Appreciate it. Hope it's not too crowded in there. Go get some air, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, look at that. He's yawning. He's yawning. Jeez. Oh boy.